Okay, so forgive me because I'm shooting this with my phone onto my TV, so I'm sure that's going to try to correct for like white balance and all sorts of nonsense. But this is what I'm working on as far as my home arcade goes, and it's more than just like regular old-fashioned. Uh, yeah, you'll see. I think you guys are going to get a kick out of this. I'm kind of putting it together. It's loading a bunch of stuff in the background right now while this video is playing. Um, But ideally, this is something I'm actually going to build like an arcade cabinet, and I'll have USB versions of all the primary controllers for all the consoles, So I'll have like USB N64 controller, all the PlayStations, and Xbox, and Neo Geo. They're companies that make modern versions, USB versions of all those controllers, and all you need to do is kind of configure the inputs so they'll do what you want them to do, and match them up with the proper emulators, and you got a pretty cool system, So, bang, put that in there. Now here's kind of my main menu, right? So, I don't know if you've ever heard of this. This is one of Sega's oldest bits of hardware here, but I got all sorts of stuff: Master System, Genesis, Game Gear, Sega CD, Mega CD, 32X, and these all. So, for example, you wanna play a Genesis game? Let's go in here. I got, looks like 902 on the bottom right, 902 different Genesis games I have installed in here, and each one has its own little theme on here, So let's say you were, I don't know, just randomly go over to I don't know, what is this? Wheel of Fortune. Each game has its own little accompanying video there. Shows you how the game would play and what it was. I don't know, all sorts of crap, And I mean, in the games, they all actually work. Here's a US version of Vector Man. So you want to play it? Here we go. What it's going to do is it's going to launch a Fusion emulator, which is a Genesis emulator, in the background. And here we go. Now you can play Vector Man. But this is the game, and I've got some graphical filters and stuff on it to kind of make it look a little better with bigger TVs. And right now I've got it set up so I can play all these with a PlayStation 4 controller, So it's not really that intuitive for a lot of systems, but it works. And when you're done, you exit out of there. We can go back to this. You want to go check out some other systems? Saturn, Dreamcast, and each one, again, it's kind of its own little. I got little intro videos for everything here, But it's all there. Nintendo. I got 791 Nintendo games. I got, Virtual Boy. Remember this thing? I've only got 21 Virtual Boy games, but that might be all they ever made for it. Who knows? It's taken a while to assemble all of this, obviously, but I mean, you name it. GameCube, Switch, all the old Ataris, the Lynx, the Jaguar. I got Neo Geo CD. This was a Japanese-only release system here. It was called the Super Graphics. It was made by NEC. But this is kind of like, I know I talk a lot here, but I don't know. You can figure it out. It is what it is. And they've even got some more modern hardware on here, too. But it's all there. And, most of these, these are older arcade setups here, so Sega Model 2. This was an actual arcade. This was a series of arcade cabinet games that they had made. They made about 30 or 40 games for that back in the day. So these were all games you would normally go and put money into. And if you're into your MAME, your old school arcade games, that's what this is here. I got 925 old ass arcade games here. You name it. Pretty wild. Anything else funky on here? I don't know. Either way, it's taken me it's a while to kind of get it all working because they don't really have all this stuff set up the way that I want it to. So you kind of have to take the time and figure out how to make it all happen. But yeah, man, it all works. Either way, this is what I've been working on. You guys might get a kick out of it. Anyway, yeah. So if you guys want to know more about this kind of thing, let me know. I can kind of help walk you through it. It isn't really the most, it's not as easy as just downloading a program and installing it. This took a long time. But yeah, hit me up later.